Okay, there's my coffee maker and my dehydrator, and both of them are in use right now. So I would have to say, next to the coffee maker, the dehydrator is one of my favorite kitchen helpers. Coffee maker, of course, is first because, well, we all know I love coffee. So I'm just doing this quick video to talk about my most favorite kitchen gadgets. And of course my coffee maker and my dehydrator. Well, my coffee maker I do use on a daily basis, and my dehydrator almost. This is one thing I use most of all, the spatula. Every day, I have several of these, and every day I use them. This is an almost everyday thing. My hand whisk. I use it quite often. Daily, I use my wooden spoons, and you know I call them my kitchen magic wands. And they're not just for the kitchen because, well, nowadays I guess you can't really do it, but they also kept my kids in line, so they're a daily use thing. For turning meats and ribs and everything. Also, I use these for salads and everything as tongs. My little hand grater is great for getting lemon zest, grating cheese, just about everything. Anything that I need to grate, I can use in here for, you know, a semi-rough grate. I use it almost daily when I make, like, ginger tea, and I do a lot with ginger, fresh ginger in particular, and I use it. Next up is my strainers. And I use these almost on a daily basis. Like if I make my tea and I strain it into the cup, I'll use a strainer. Or if something that I need to drain liquids off of, and I use these quite often, particularly when I make tea along with that, especially ginger tea. Another thing that's useful, I don't always use it, and I probably should, is a kitchen funnel. And it's great for getting things in smaller bottles, particularly if you're making you know, like a salad dressing or something like that, and you're going to put it in a bottle. Another thing I use almost daily, especially for herbs and things, when I dry my own herbs with the dehydrator, is the coffee grinder. Buying coffee beans and using the grinder, yeah, that's probably what its main intention was for. I haven't used it ever for coffee yet, but I do use it very often for powdering things that I dehydrate. And it's not just herbs, but other things too. Other vegetables that I've dehydrated and wanted in a powder form for various reasons. And I use this several times a week. Now I do have a stand mixer and I like it, but I don't really use it near as often as I use my... I would guess this thing's daggone near 50 years old. It's got to be over 40 years old, my hand mixer. And, you know, I use, and it works. It's, well, I could tell you the name brand, probably won't. But it's lasted so long, and I use it almost weekly, if not a couple times a week. I use it quite often. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention that I use quite often is the potato masher. Not just for mashed potatoes, but for other types of things that I want to get a good mash on. I use that quite often too, probably every week. But anyway, this is just a small list of my favorites. And I'd have to say, of all my favorites, right now it's the dehydrator, because I dehydrate everything. Next up from that would be my grinder. So anyway, you know, tell me what your favorite kitchen gadget is that you like in the kitchen. Write it in the comments below. And as always, happy eating.